Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. Today I have VECHAIN daily update. Join our monthly subscription, guys. If you want to take easy profits with signal alerts and guidance, I have the link in the description down below. MindYourCrypto, buy me a coffee, and of course you can join our Telegram group chat. I have the link in the description down below. Join our family, be a part of this community. Let's go now to the daily analysis, guys, and the technical analysis. You can see 9 cents, 10, 11 to 12, around there is our first resistance, and of course our major resistance for the short term is the 13 cents, right? Going to 13 cents will mean something good, but we need to make it as support level as well. These are our next support and resistance levels. You can see after the downfall here we went a little bit upwards, but we want to see right now whether we can hold the 10 cent support level or we can actually fall down. If we fall down from the 10 cents around there, guys, this would mean a further drop down to 9 cents for sure. For VECHAIN, we will talk about it later though. Let's go to VECHAIN, guys, the MACD. On the MACD, we saw a bearish cross right here. What we want to see is eventually, if we can keep having higher highs and higher lows, we need the momentum shift right here, and we need to stand on our side. We need our MACD indicator to get higher lows and higher highs. Eventually, we don't care about bearish crosses. You can see that we don't care about the blue line crossing down the signal line, as well as we are having higher low and higher high pattern. That's what we look for on the MACD indicator on the 4-hour frame, guys. Always have that in your mind. Let's go to VECHAIN on the daily frame, on the 4-hour frame, sorry guys, on the commodity channel index and the RSI. You can see that our commodity channel index is going in an oversold situation. It is not yet, and the RSI, guys, is in the middle. It is not in an oversold or any overbought situation. So what this means, it means that for the commodity channel index, I believe as long as we are going beyond minus 100, beyond this bottom line right here, I believe that we might soon be going upwards, right? We might soon be going upwards. We will stop right here eventually and we will go above. We hope that we won't be able to cross down from this line right here. We won't be able to go down from this line. We want to stay above, and of course for the RSI it is very crucial to go and make something like this, going above the resistance level as well here. For the commodity channel index, you saw before, we are approaching an oversold situation, although I don't like this 4-hour frame bearish candle right here. It doesn't look good. However, guys, we will see about it later. As long as we maintain our position above 10 cents, we are actually fine till now, right? And we saw this bearish candle here because of Bitcoin's crash. We will explain later. Right now, we don't have a buying opportunity according to the SSL channel. Guys, sometimes SSL channel is just awful indicator, I'm sorry to say, but you can see here we had a buying opportunity all the way, and you expect VECHAIN to go even higher, but we see eventually we had the green line above the red line, even though we were falling, right? So I believe that this coin, it's all right, but it's not at the same time. Let's go to VECHAIN on the daily frame to see some important things. First of all, we are in the middle of the Bollinger Bands. When we approach the bottom line, you can see that we actually have a buying opportunity, right? We are having a buying opportunity. However, right now we can't say we have a clear buying opportunity or a clear selling opportunity. We are not below minus 100 for the daily commodity channel index, guys. VECHAIN is going lower and lower. We are not in an oversold situation. Same for the RSI. We are not in an oversold situation yet, right? So on the MACD indicator, you can see on the daily frame we are good, but we haven't got the distance needed yet in order to say that we are going upwards, and eventually maybe the blue line goes above even more the signal line, guys, the orange line, and it keeps having a momentum like this. We need those two lines to go like this, for example, guys, right? We don't want to be close to each other. We don't want to be the blue line to be close to the orange line right here. We want some further momentum, but we haven't seen a bearish cross yet. That is good. That's good for the daily frame. But in overall, guys, we might see a bearish cross. We might not. We are in a verge that we don't know exactly on the midterm. Where are we going? We will see Bitcoin, of course. First of all, let's go to VECHAIN against Bitcoin. You can see on the Bitcoin chart, VECHAIN against Bitcoin chart, We had lower highs, higher lows. Eventually, we were in a squeeze point. We went down. We had the bearish cross on the 50-day MA and the 20-day MA. Now we went a little bit beyond the support level. Next one we hope for to hold is this right here, guys. The 0.50 is 250. In case we fall down, we will correct even more for VeChain in Bitcoin chart, right? And on the 4-hour frame, let's see if we are in an oversold situation. We are in an oversold situation, guys, for quite some time right now. You can see we can't move upwards because the commodity channel index is in an oversold situation, but the RSI was here. We had a swing high quickly, and now the RSI is balances between 30 and 40, around there, 45, 30 and 45. Now we are going a little bit down. You can see the commodity channel index is going down as well for VeChain against Bitcoin, the Bitcoin chart. We want to see if we can have actually a swing high again, but right now we are standing in an oversold situation for quite some time for VeChain against Bitcoin. Let's go to the daily frame. Same thing here, but we have one bearish, very bearish sign. The cross, the 20-day MA and 50-day MA bearish cross. So our next target price support level is the 0.050, guys, 250. You already know why we are having this price label, guys, because we divide VeChain's price to Bitcoin's price. That's why we are having this price label. Now we are falling a little bit down. You can see we have the 20-day MA crossing the 50-day MA, bearish cross. But on the daily frame, guys, we are having an oversold situation. Always keep that in mind, that we can go and outperform Bitcoin on the daily frame. We might actually stop right here and go a little bit upwards, have a swing high. That's what we want for the daily VeChain against Bitcoin. The RSI remains around 40 and we don't have an oversold situation according to this indicator. So now we can go to the price analysis and the price target. 13 cents is our next price target for the short term, right? For the short term. If you want more of a mid-long term, then guys, I believe we can go further above, right? We can go a little bit to 17 cents. But for now, we have to have in our mind that we need to surpass many obstacles, guys, before we are going to 17 to 18 cents. That's more of a mid-term price prediction, price target. For the short term, we have the 13 cents. We have a bearish candle right here. We are approaching an oversold situation according to the commodity channel index. We are not there yet. We are not below minus 100. For Bitcoin, you see, we had the squeeze point, and I told you guys in the T-Fuel video today that the probabilities of going down are higher than the probabilities of going upwards. It is never 50% chance of going upwards, 50% chance of going downwards, guys. No, it's not 50%. I will explain why right now. Because you know I want to be on point every time I tell you something. You can see that the commodity channel index was in an overbought situation. Therefore, we expecting Bitcoin to crash down. We expected Bitcoin to go beyond the squeeze point right here. Right? We had some chances of going upwards, but these chances were less than going downwards. So eventually we went downwards from the squeeze point. We are going now. We had this bearish candle because we had an overbought situation on the daily frame. So now you can see we are moving down. Same for the MACD. You see we are moving down, but does that mean, guys, we lost our position yet? No. As long as we keep, guys, this yellow line right here, we are always fine. As long as we are keeping this line, this bottom trend line, we are fine. We are just correcting for the moment. That doesn't mean, guys, we will go all the way down. It means that we might stop here, but before we do that, we want to see now where we will go, because eventually don't forget that we are on a bearish market. Therefore, if we correct a little more, guys, it is very likely to retest the 10 cents around there, 10 to 11 cents, maybe oh, we have tested already the 11 cents, 10 cents, guys, I mean, and the price target is the 11 cents and of course the 13 cents we talked about. But first of all, guys, it's very likely that we might go here, right? We might go here, but what we want to do is not to fall behind the 10 cents. We don't want to lose this support level right here around this price area right here, guys. 10 cents. You can see the price label around this area. We don't want to lose this support. This will mean that we will fall down even more, and we might be approaching the 9 cents, right? We might be approaching the 9 cents afterwards, but in overall, we haven't lost our position yet. What I mean by that is that we can approximately go to 13 cents, but for now we need to wait to see what Bitcoin will do. Eventually, if Bitcoin, guys, crashes down from this bottom trend line, then we are not good. We won't stand in a good point. However, we are now experiencing a correction. It was very healthy to have a correction, guys, for Bitcoin after the swing high. We need just to calm down a little bit, right? We need to calm down after achieving our first price target, 41,000 Tether USD. Now we are going a little bit down. What we want to do, guys, is not to invest for now until we go in an oversold situation. For now, we have to be observers, right? We have to observe the market, and of course, we need to see if we can go down from 10 cents. And eventually, if we hold this support, which I think we will, and then we might do something like this, guys, and retest the 11 cents, as long, of course, as Bitcoin keeps this bottom trend line, right? Because I believe, guys, we can do it eventually, but you can see what is the obstacle here. We need to surpass on the daily frame, the RSI, this important line for Bitcoin. In case we don't go above, then this will mean that we might fall down all the way. But you can see, guys, the higher low pattern that the daily RSI forms, right? You can see the higher low pattern. Therefore, what we expect for Bitcoin is to keep a momentum like this, to go a little bit down and eventually go up again. And this will mean, guys, the same for VECHAIN, right? It means that we can retest the 11 cents, and why not afterwards go to 13 cents. All right, so this is the short-term price target, 13 cents. Of course, for a mid long term, 17 to 18 cents. For VECHAIN, it is our minus 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level, guys, and it works most of the times, like T-Fuel, where we stopped at 67 cents. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Don't forget to subscribe to our monthly subscription, guys, on Buy Me a Coffee to get automated signals, and of course join our Telegram group chat. Thank you, and stay tuned for many more videos. Bye.